Hi models.com, it's Hanan Besovic from I Deserve Couture, and we're in Paris during Paris Fashion Week. I'm going to say that one of the best moments was Colin Jones. Colin Jones for me is that girl, and I love seeing her walk. It gives you, like, she goes step above. She's one of those models when I see her, I'm like, okay, time to record. I think when it comes to the McQueen show, Deborah Shaw stole the moment for me. Because she was in the campaign and, you know, she was in the McQueen shows back in the day. So I love that. Again, Colin Jones for Mugler, that was a cool moment just because it was this whole production of this kind of like black curtain falling down and then this fog cloud just like falling down on her. She was living. And Karolina Spakowski, I'm going to sound shady as hell, but I love hard-working girls. And when I see Karolina walking so many shows, or Loli, I think that she opened Versace. So those two girls, just because I love hardworking girls, I've seen them more than I've seen my own mom in the previous month, and that's kind of concerning. I'm kidding, my mom and I have a great relationship. But those two girls definitely were a standout. And Colin also. I mean, this interview is going to be mostly about Colin. It's just the hard work that they put in, which is beautiful. They do a great job and they kind of like fit the role, whatever the brand is, they kind of like just take it there. You know, it's the way that somebody embodies energy. So when I think of like the models, I think of Yasmin, I think of Naomi, I think of Linda, I think of Deborah Shaw. Now I think of Adut. I love Adut. As far as the trends for models and casting this season, I didn't see a lot of diversity. I think like the show that kind of made me like it even more is Balmain, because they took women in their 40s, 50s, 60s also and included them, which I think is a very smart thing to do. Like only the girls in their 20s are wearing clothes, which doesn't make any sense. I think like when you put someone in their 60s in a Balmain jacket and a coat, you're like, okay, I like this lady, I want to be her. So I love to see stuff like that. I also read that the body diversity went down by 17%, which is very sad. The body diversity is something the fashion industry took as a trend and everybody ran with it. And everybody's, oh yeah, we love body diversity. 2 seasons after, nothing. When I see Paloma, I did not mention her before, but Paloma is like one of those models also that is changing this industry in so many ways. And I'm happy that she won a Model of the Year. There was a lot of controversy about that, and that just shows how, you know, internet can be an awful thing, it can be a great thing. It's the fact that people were awful when she won it. And the girl walked so many shows and she delivered every damn time. Let's see what happens next season. Hopefully there's going to be a little more diversity. Hopefully, the fingers crossed. Yes. Are my hopes up? Yes. How likely is this going to happen? I don't think so. If fashion is this like an inclusive industry, why are we not including everybody? Fashion changes when it has to change, when it's being pushed to change. Fashion loves the status quo. They love to keep everything the same, and if something works, they're going to keep it like this. A lot of these models, for example, you know, you kind of have to fit the mold, and then you have girls that are breaking that mold. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to celebrate those girls. Please surprise me and tell me I'm wrong in a year, because that would be beautiful. The way that the models like Naomi and Linda were being built is through media, is through fashion industry. Hardworking girls that work like crazy, they were at every show, and they made them celebrities. Like, look at Victoria, for example. Victoria, such a beautiful girl, very nice, very intelligent, hardworking. Victoria should be on such a higher level in the mainstream media than a lot of these girls. Because Victoria is the fashion girl. Maria Carla, same thing. Maria Carla has an amazing career. And it kills me that people on the street do not know who Maria Carla is. You know, I don't know why fashion publications don't have a spread on each of these models and kind of like push it to the mainstream media. They don't have to be actresses. They don't have to be singers. Their profession is being one of the best models in the world. You know, Maria Carla walked shows that 98% of the models will never walk. And that's beautiful. Like, that's something that should be praised. Like, she is an expert in her own industry. But I think that like fashion can do a lot more for models than what it does right now. I think fashion as an industry looks prestigious and glamorous, even though it's not. Fashion has a perfect way of portraying perfection. That Margiela show kind of like took it to another level for a lot of people. In Margiela, we had literally talking from the hair, the clothes, the porcelain plates that are actually made out of leather. All of that stuff was being discussed. Everything after that kind of like fell flat, even though Marc Jacobs was amazing. I love the hair and makeup. It was a moment. It's getting too commercial. I think that you can present commercial pieces in a very artistic way. I think with a great stylist, you can do amazing stuff. And you can present those pieces in a way that looks amazing, looks desirable, makes you want to buy. Collection that caught me off guard how good it was Jill Sander. Jill Sander had, like, in my opinion, one of the best collections this season.